Hey there, thank you for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris, and this is a very quick haul video showcasing some of the March 1st, 2021 LEGO releases. I just got back from the LEGO store and unboxed all of this, so let's dive in and take a look. To start off, for people who are interested in just looking at some tips and tricks on what sets to buy or what I would recommend, I do have a very in-depth 2-hour-long analysis video on every single set that is releasing today, March 1st. If you want to look at only specific LEGO themes, there are timestamps and a table of contents in that video, so I'll link it down below. It's much more in-depth than this, which is just showcasing exactly what I got. However, the first thing I will start off by saying is that in that video, I mentioned that if you purchase one of the columns of LEGO, Vidiyo CMFs, then you are guaranteed to get the full series. Either there is a mix-up at my LEGO store or something went wrong in the packaging, but after I purchased one whole column, I got only 11 out of the 12 minifigures, plus a duplicate figure, and I am missing one figure. Obviously, you can't really feel for these figures because they are in cardboard boxes, which is pretty unfortunate, so I don't really know how I'm going to get the missing figure. I'll probably going to have to bricklink it or do some sort of a trade on Reddit or something to get that last figure, which is a little disappointing. I'm guessing it may have been just some sort of a packaging error because obviously there was only one duplicate, so it's not like it's completely randomized, and I did get most of the complete series, just not one figure. So if you want to get the complete series, there's a good chance that you can get the column, but as you can see, obviously there was a mistake with packaging mine. I'll also note that here you can see not every single March 1st, 2021 release that I talked about getting. Specifically, that is because a GWP comes out on March 6th for spending $100, and I wanted to save up to get that. However, upon reaching the checkout line, one of the employees actually brought it out from the back for me. It was very nice of them to give this to me early, so it's really awesome to get this on March 1st. It's not supposed to come out until March 6th, but at that point I already had set aside exactly what I was getting, so I'll probably be placing another order on March 6th later on to get a couple more of those sets. And I'll show you what I'm getting later on at the end of this video. But of course, I just could not wait to get many of these sets, and at least a few of them I was worried about them selling out. In particular, every single Ninjago The Island set. These are already back ordered on the US Shop at Home site. They came out literally just last night, so I definitely wanted to get those in advance. Very excited to build these, from the Catamaran Sea Battle for 70, the Keeper's Village for 50, which is an amazing price, especially with the number of pieces included. We've got the Jungle Dragon for 40, which is an alright price, it's still pretty good, as well as Lloyd's Jungle Chopper Bike for 20. Those are all of the new Ninjago Jungle releases, and I am saving one more Ninjago set. It is a 4+ Juniors Jay's Electro Mech. I'm just going to save that one. It's $20. I'm going to save it for when I want to get a few more of those GWPs. I also got every single new Vidiyo set outside of these CMFs just in case they were to sell out. I don't know how popular this new theme is going to be. However, I will say, since these are $20 each for just one minifigure, that's kind of a ridiculous price, and I don't see them selling out too fast. I just wanted to get it just in case and to experience the brand new theme firsthand. I also only purchased one new Star Wars set, the Imperial Shuttle, and I left the two smaller $20 sets for a later time. However, this one I was also worried would be selling out because it is a pretty good rendition. $70 for an Imperial Shuttle is probably the best price you're going to get without veering into Junior's territory, and this is following the new model that LEGO has been doing to make Star Wars cheaper this year, which is something I can definitely get behind. So it's a pretty decent representation of the build. Also over here, we can see a new Minecraft set, the Warped Forest for $30. Now there is one more new Minecraft set that again I'm saving for March 6th, but I did want to get this one off bat because there were a lot of really nice recolors and pieces that I especially like about this, particularly the teal pieces there, which will be very useful for, say, Rock Raiders mocks, and even the purple I think goes well with the build together, and of course you get some new minifigure head molds as well. And how could I not mention every single new Monkie Kid set? Now these are really expensive, so I don't expect them to sell out too quickly. I personally just got them now because I'm really excited to build them. From the amazing Flower Fruit Mountain, which is one of LEGO's best playsets really in several years for a standard size playset, to the really awesome Spider Queen's Arachnoid base for $120, a very formidable creature, as well as a ton of really excellent builds like this jet here. I'm really excited to build all of these new Monkey Kid sets. Unfortunately though, my local LEGO store did not have the $13 minifigure pack in stock. I was just getting that off of Shop at Home before it sells out. They don't really know when they're going to get it because it's part of the LEGO extended line, and some LEGO stores will get those late. Besides all these sets, there are a few random ones from different themes. I got the $80 Raya and the Heart Palace set specifically because I love the style of architecture used for this build. I will be getting the 2 other sets, probably just on March 6th as well. And I got the Attack on the Spider Lair, which unfortunately I really can't recommend for $70. Kind of crazy how expensive this set is, especially if you look at the piece count. That's 466 pieces for $70. This is 632 pieces for $50. And yes, this one does come with 3 new minifigures, which is probably the biggest reason why I got it, because I want to display them on my wall quickly. But for people looking for an actual good set with good value, I would not recommend getting this on day one. I would recommend waiting for a sale. So ironically, not doing what I did. Finally, I just want to showcase some GWPs and free gifts that I got. They were kind enough to include 2 of the Lloyd's Jungle Quad Bike here, which I actually did not get in February because I had nothing to buy in February. I already got all of the sets I wanted. So it is nice to get this, even if it's a little late. The GWP promo window technically is over by now. What's also really neat is that for the first time they gave me a 2x4 thank you for visiting the LEGO store tile. Now I've never actually seen this before. I don't know where this is from, but it's really awesome to get this. I guess LEGO stores can give these out at their discretion. I personally have never gotten this before, so I think this is really nice to get. It's a printed tile. It's very, very exclusive and rare. Never had this one before, so really nice to get that, and thank you to the LEGO employee that gave me this. They also threw in a couple of these new recolors of the dog piece right here. This one came from the Build-A-Minifigure wall, or the Build-A-Minifigure tower. Unfortunately, due to COVID, that's been shut down, and they seem to have run out of these because I didn't see any of them in the available pieces to get on bulk. So I asked if they had some in the back, and they just threw them in. So again, thank you so much. I've been looking to get these dog pieces for a long time because they're not readily available on Bricklink, because they were specifically made for the Build-A-Minifigure towers, which of course are hit or miss due to COVID. But with that, that about sums up this relatively quick video showcasing my March 1st, 2021 LEGO store haul. Not every single set, but quite a few of them, and I'll definitely be doing a follow-up to this video on March 6th when I get, I believe, $300 more worth of LEGO to get 3 more of the GWPs. Because I do love that build. I'd love to make a fleet of planes, or even use the pieces to make a biplane or something. But with that, that about wraps up this video. Thank you all for tuning in. If you want to learn more details about these sets, as well as my recommendations on the best sets to get out of each theme releasing on March 1st, and the best price too, go check out that video. It was also released today, and it is a lot longer, so feel free to navigate through it with the table of contents. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again very soon.